we are playing Doki Doki, and yeah, this is like my 5th take. So yeah, let's go, gang. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on a day like this, but around high school she would start oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle over in the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. It's like my 5th time seeing this, right? I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jesterine. Most people stare at you for acting weird, that I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it mean to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jester, have you decided to join a club yet? Guilt. I'm not ready to join a club. A club? Jordy, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible. Many conversations where I did miss along, but if she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free times on games and anime. So we're a loser. I'm kidding. I am kidding about that part. Okay, let's go. I was talking about when we socialize skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs to make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her so much want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate inside of her head. It's over before you know it. After I pack up, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice. Start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and find out I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you for the class. I didn't read that. Shit. Sorry, Miss Going to the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Okay. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's just make you lead to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, no, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie. Oh. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to start a new club. That she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title of vice president. Then my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Or that said, yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club that I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. If I can't tell Sayori, that is really... I can't tell Sayori is that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning to have this all planned out. I let out a long sigh. Oh my god. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Foreshadowing, Monica foreshadowing, by the way? Question mark? Check to leave follow Sayori across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to for third year class activities and so Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to be meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Just Monica reference? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to go. Just Sayori. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wow. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god. This main character is a dumbass. Oh my god. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. God, stupid. Natsuki. It's not like I like you. Fuck. Assumed Ray vibes. The girl with the sour attitude, Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one that made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in her ear and then turns back to the other girl. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh my god. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Just Monica. Oh my god. What am I doing? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jester. Monica smiles sweetly. Smiles. We do know each other, but we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Yeah, because we're a loser who wanted to join the anime club. I was in an anime club once. Wow. Is having her smile? So genuine. Fuck. When she her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jester. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Girls form a table. The Sayori mentioned when Monica went and spent next to Sayori. Ski and Yuri walk over. We're in. Oh, I want to sit next to Monica. Tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the water. The little cats. The whiskers are drawn to ice. Oh wow! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. It'd be funny if you got deleted. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with mouthful and icing on her face. To the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I get my nose for sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Natsuki? What is it? Why are you thanking me? It's not like a... Haven't I heard this from somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not. Look at the sprite. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Oh my god. Yuri faintly smiles. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh yeah, you can just do this. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined the club and seem really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Fuck, wrong thing. But make sure to do right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and prepare for events. I'd rather much take something special. I'd personally enjoy it and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get in literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Okay, cool. Ladies. Too bad she's evil. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I love this game, dude. But it's still my first time playing. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. Like, the festival's days away. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Does Natsuki have fangs? Or am I going crazy? It looks like she has fangs. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really hard work to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. But they still don't know if they keep up if I can keep up their levels of enthusiasm about literature. So, Chesterine, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, kind of a little. I don't really have a good way to answer it. Manga. Oh my god, the main character's so fucking dumb. I muttered quietly, safe, half joking. That's what you said, suddenly perks up. She keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess? Well, that could change. What am I saying? Let's see. Interesting, Yuri, sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. My favorite usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Interesting. Level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to be so reserved and timid in the moment I walked in. It's obvious, by the way. Her eyes light up when she finds people. It finds her comfort in the book world, not people. I'm sorry, I cannot read. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Yes. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Just a grasp for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Yeah, you're a dumbass. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Are we getting some lesbian drama? So, because like they're both blushing? I'm sorry. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I should create voices for all these characters. Nah. Oh, why's that? Well, I just dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. So she's a chicken. She is not a chicken. She likes whatever we like. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Fine, fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as cute as you are. Sayori Natsuki? Sayori Natsuki? I'm sorry. Sayori sits up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. This gives off major, I'm not a dead vibes. It's not like I like you. Natsuki, you write your own poem? Yeah, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deep reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Or what do we think it's the literature club? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Quizzically? Really? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jesterine? Monica? Oh, sorry. Monica's mom is at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind this week. I never said I would join this club. We gotta kill this guy. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All of those dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Chesterine, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature and watch how their sprites change. And they moved up, they stopped slouching. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. You notice how Monica's looking straight forward? Like, Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri are all looking to the left, and then Monica's staring us down. Yes, I'm so happy. Sora wraps her arms around me, jumping around and around. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I came just for cupcakes. Then, let's make it Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Look, even when Monica's turn, she's staring at us. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really press this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Or do you feel the anxiety welling up inside me? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Justine, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Walk home together because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way home wandered back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make sure good fortune will find me, and then that poem tonight. Okay. It's my time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good happens with whoever likes your poem. Where's Monica? So, who we reckon's our favorite? I think Scars, who does that move? I think we're gonna go Natsuki. Music. Oh, okay, never mind. We're going the Sayori route. Oh, hi, kitty. Anger, tenacious, nibble, sticky, passion, hair, imagination, summer, family. Parfait. Oh, fuck, we picked an Natsuki word. Not a Sayori word. Hi, Harley. Okay, flee, hurt, forgive, landscape, fickle. That was a Sayori word. Vacation, fantasy, spies, existence, headphones, jump, embrace, raindrops. We're gonna go embrace. Vibrant, anxiety, melancholy, adventure, socks, puppy, socks, fuck, wrong person, fluffy, sugar, sadness, lust. We're gonna just go sadness, bliss, determination, Undertale reference, mouse, empty, color, flying, charm, disoriented, pure. I think we're gonna go disoriented. Fuck, I didn't mean that. Romance, excitement, atone, vitality. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm picking Yuri words and I'm trying to pick Sayori words. Extraordinary, broken, chocolate, fuck, silly, cheeks. What? Vanilla, station, secretive. Oh, so it picks Yuri. Vivacious, bunny, if infallible, followable, rainbow, okay, I think it's the last one to move. We get to pick boop, incongruent, oh, never mind, it's probably first, I don't know. Sing, skirt, death, that's a Yuri one. Alone, kiss, okay, fuck. Marshmallow, fuck. Massacre, fuck. Rose, prayer, hope, like Hope Speak High School. Oh. Defeat. Okay. Again, just reading. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature. The last to come until everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jester, and I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment. You can dive headfirst to literature while you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. And she actually, I'm a female. So I already told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you're gonna just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. So you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga in the club room. Stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeat Natsuki pops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Miss Korean always gives it her best as long as she's having fun. Yeah, she helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room's messy and it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Just Drink become good friends too. Sayori? Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Yeah, me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Oh my god, look how much she's blushing. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. You're reaching in and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your... Fuck, I was reading that. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. As we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how girl... being so cute. Yuri, like, despite me not reading much, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. I look forward to hearing what you think. Everyone settled next one to kick off some schedule. But that doesn't seem to be the case. They were Monica reached here. Station in the corner, Yuri. Reading a book. I can't help but notice her intense. Like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running through the rummaging through the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Put down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with the literature club? Something literature related. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We need some way of showing that to everyone. It speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah, what do you mean? Even if it becomes the most fun thing ever and nobody will come to the first... At least it's a literature event, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come and speak to their creative minds. What's this? So we're taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think we'll do the choice? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. This works out perfectly. That's why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Chud. Cupcakes said, I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work. The event itself. I find myself smiling again. Sorry, still her usual self. But there's the reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to anything and make it come to life. Her mind to things didn't make her this one away. Yeah. And so that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Yeah, I don't wonder. I can't but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh, it's filling my vision. Is her face like 8-bitty? Or are they going crazy? I nearly fell out of my chair. I'm sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. See if Monica overheard it. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past this week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Yeah? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Yeah. I run my finger down the side, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair's just not hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie, and don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Yeah, she's waiting for us. And that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, it will change your mind. Yeah, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. It's stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. This button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Close button. Do you think this will even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh my god. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, it looks so much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's buttoned up like that? But it's so fluffy. It's not worth it at all. Sarah hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sarah puts her on. Towards around so like you button. I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this, and be better than anyone else did. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we are better at taking care of each other, better than we're taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay, Chester. I can't read your... Yeah, same. I feel the sound to you. So wait, do you remember? Yeah. The relaxation ends. I can't believe I could do something so embarrassing. I couldn't admit it, so I never really done this before. Well, no. Why don't you find someone to can't wait. The sleep torn. Monica Rivers. Anything Monica's. Anyway. Let's go Sayori. I definitely must go for Sayori first. She's my good friend after. Fuck, okay. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Chester. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayori. You must see. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion will have to be a little more constructive. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think you understand. I think I understand you a lot better than most people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a gesturing poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote that one. It just reminded me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jesterine. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying these things like this for other people, and that's something not only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Now I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Hey, I'm gonna... Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through the lines in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Okay. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me? Are you trying to wish away a rainy day? I look above the skies, but it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I would look forward to it. Who should we show it next to? I think we go down the line. My go, Natsuki. Well, it's about time expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like what I said it was bad. I didn't want to evoke any emotions. It's basically not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Wow. As someone that writes literature, this is like scary. I would join a literature club. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yes, I understand. But the other nice thing that puts more worry on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme in the end, but then I made it all flat on purpose. Oh, Natsuki, that's genius. Natsuki. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess it went more to it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You and your fangs. Yeah, look at that. Fangs. I'm glad you learned something. Okay, my new theory is that Natsuki, whatever her name is, I'm gonna call her Natsuki, is a vampire. This one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just humored her with that last comment. I don't care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. I'm scared to show it to Monica. I feel like she's gonna I don't know. She seems a bit crazy. Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Yeah. Also, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri's erase her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's in several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. We are a while to get used to people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Okay. There's any specific writing habits that are usual typical of new writers, and having so I learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable is that they try to make them so very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, totally changes. Her staring completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that you even writing. Let's just not just finding. challenging part of my team. I also hope that everyone in the club is valid with me. That's getting me a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's appalling herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Process Yuri's poem journey as if it's a rare opportunity for which itself is kind of funny. Journal. This isn't supposed to be a literature called Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glows, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced with the sickening blue-green of the future. One bad, calming, and the light tickles. One. The light tickles. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I think your handwriting's very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even short is very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, it's our first time sharing. I wanted to write a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? See, the stories about a ghost is all just Yuri. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, it's supposed you only did glance at it. They usually paint a picture. In this case, I would let go of the past and soon to be left with nothing. That's all I'm putting it that way. I never thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yo. Hi, Jester. You have a good time? Having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new, do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things, okay? Keep that in mind. Or if you're afraid to bring things. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of. Don't worry, Jester. We're all a little embarrassed today, So that barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Well, I like this one. It makes me think of you two are really good friends, right? What things in common? Well, you may be good friends, but Sue and are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but there are some similarities that wouldn't expect in the way she talks about you. Sounding like you two really care about each other's well-being. In different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. When Yuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to teach their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure it'll end up trying different things a lot. And it could take a while before I feel comfortable. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That suits you. Everyone. What if you find it suits you most? Wait, you said our favorite character would get a special thing. I'm not sure what that is. You can read my poem? No, don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty comfortable, so not very good. Well, that doesn't mean. Wait, I see. Okay, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the I know his name or anger. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Now I can't see a real blind. So my retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the main link's image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever and everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of stuff is kind of pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When formed out loud, it can be very powerful. What inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if how to put it, but I guess you could say some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems recently. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous. It's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's they're friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, it's too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you won't ever make any progress. Just force yourself to get things down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes, that's everyone. I glance around the room. More stressful than I anticipated, judging me for my mediocre. Even if they're just being nice, there's no pay my poems because there's just a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Cross terms Sarah or Monica are having John. You're right now. The poem does they mean? I know. The Natsuki. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do you do something? Oh, it's nothing. It's fancy, nothing. Cards. You know, this gives off like, I don't know, like Lacy games. I'm a very big Lacy games fan. But yeah, I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you? Wait. Oh. Cool. She told me she was in testing. Oh. Oh, they're fighting over it? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? That's not true. Well, for no reason. Wait, there's a reason in our language. Definitely what is not so basic. Oh, well. How did I get dragged into this? Help me, Sayori. Yeah. Are you? Yeah. You find this, you know, you're making friends feel like Chesterine. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to interject there into conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell me what stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. You're over immaturity that made her said in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why. Nobody likes you. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are made because a few words, and Yuri's poems are made because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute. And there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are they always were. Big and beautiful. Lesbians. Yuri and Natsuki. That's the ship of the century. That all makes sense to me. To be honest, I like them. I'm embarrassing of you. Okay. Yeah, after a little more. Hey everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How did a lot of fun? Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. You see, this game's really good so far with this building. It's building up to something that's obvious. But I feel like if you got to pick options, that'd be cooler. But in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I'm your friend. I think to myself, everyone likes me. Myself a new Jesters ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. I'm not enjoying it either. So, alright, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, does that thing happen? No. It's It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, don't you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, just it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like we're still kind of in a situation where sure being friends with everyone is, but does it really need to stop there? He's a horny loser. Well, what was he? So are I. But so are I. Sure, I said that. Okay, yeah, let's do this. And this is where we're ending the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, keep your eyes open for a part 2. Bye bye now.